Welcome to the Breakwaters podcast. Got a special guest, got Austin DeCouta. How you doing?
Good. How are you, George? Thank you for having me.
No problem. Anytime. Doing well. You want to tell a bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Austin DeCouta. I'm a senior at Dean College. I am a sports broadcasting major, and for the past 2 summers, I've been one of the play-by-play broadcasters for the Hyannis Harbor Hawks of the Cape Cod Baseball League.
Nice, nice. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Broadcasting journey started in 2020. So you're a broadcaster for the Boxton Rocks. You want to tell me about that?
Yeah, so the Rocks was my first real baseball broadcasting job outside of high school baseball. So it was pretty unique. It was during COVID, so not a lot was happening. It was no fans, just really quiet days at the ballpark. But it was able to give me a lot of experience working around pro baseball, college baseball in the summer. So it was awesome to get that experience with the D1, D2 athletes and learn about what a day-to-day broadcast is like at that level.
Well, that's cool. And now you're at the play-by-play for Hannes Harbor Hawks from
It was awesome. Yeah, it was a great summer working for the Harbor Hawks. We had a team that made the playoffs the first time in a few years. So it was cool to be on the broadcast side of that. We had an upgraded broadcast with 4 cameras and a couple of different angles on the batters and the pitchers too, which was unique to Hyannis for the first time. So it was a really cool summer. I had a great time.
and you got promoted, right, to director of corporate development. Is that true?
Yeah, so I'm working there right now, working with the board of directors to sell sponsorships and sales for the team too.
That's awesome. Congrats, man.
Thank you.
And you're a writer for SB Nation on the side. How's that?
That's pretty cool too. So I run the Good Fight, the Phillies SB Nation's Twitter account for their blog. So it's been pretty cool watching the team and getting access to the media side of things a little bit. I haven't been to cover any games yet, but they are on all the press releases from the team, and that we will get to do some interviews with players and minor leaguers from time to time, which is great.
Nice, nice. That's awesome. All
Thank you.
right. You also signed up for talking about basketball. You know, the All-Star game just came up. I know you're a big baseball guy. And I'm sorry we don't got the baseball All-Star game. If we got the baseball All-Star game, you come back again. Right now,
Sounds good.
right now we got the basketball. You told me off you're a big basketball fan. What did you think about the All-Star game?
It was unique. Not a lot of defense as we expected, but it was nice, being a Celtics fan to see Jason Tatum break the record for points in a game, and then Jaylen Brown to kind of get some points too, and he played really well. So it was just cool. I mean, you don't expect any defense in it, but there were still enough highlights, and it was kind of just fun to watch.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, it was like a CYO game. It wasn't really like a the Greek league, MGOBL. A lot of my friends know MGOBL. So it was like walking in, scoring.
Yeah, there was no defense at all. I don't think anyone really even attempted to play defense.
And Mike Malone after the game was the Denver Nuggets coach. He Coach LeBron. He's like, "This is the worst game I ever saw coaching." What would you think? What did you think about it?
I mean, I had fun watching it. It was a terrible game, of course. I mean, just the way it's structured, where it's nobody's even running, they're just kind of walking around. So maybe they try to change it like the NFL did with the Pro Bowl this year. I don't know what exactly you do, but it just the players don't care and they don't really want to play. So
Cool. All right. So out of the rising stars, we got the skills challenge as well. And what would you think of what was your favorite event? You also got the dunk contest, the 3-point. What was your favorite event?
I always like the 3 point contest. I mean, it's one of my favorites. So of course, seeing Jason Tatum be in it and just getting to see the league's best shooters and see how they perform. It's always fun to watch and see them kind of compete against each other. The dunk contest was fun too this year. Not a lot of big names in it, but Mac McClung was really fun to watch. What did you think?
Uh, three points. Shout out to Dame Lillard. He finally got it.
Yep.
Third time's a charm, like you said, and he got it because he got the 6 points. The whatever the Sprite ball, whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
the Starry now, I think it's the new drink.
Yeah, the starry. He got the starry ball. those was big. Like I said in my other video with the NFL with the Super Bowl with the big defensive turnover right there. You got to be perfect. You have to hit those. There's 6 points. There's six
Yeah.
points. You have to make those. Dame Lillard made it. Buddy Hield, I thought he had it in the bag with 25. My guy, 25 is good. Dame Lillard got the 26, and if Buddy Hield hit one of those, he would have been the champion.
Yeah, those were huge. If you were able to hit one of those, you pretty much were guaranteed to win.
Yeah, Julius, I really wanted Julius Randle because New York, I'm a Nets fan, but I like to see the Knicks do well. Julius Randle, 13 points. How did you do that? You're missing the
Yeah. It
his
was
kid was crying at the end. Oh my God, I feel bad for Randle.
I saw his kid crying. That's sad. But 13 points is really not a good way to start your 3-point career contest.
Yeah, I thought Tatum was gonna put in work, but guess
Yeah.
not. Guess some other time, you know.
Yeah, maybe next year. I mean, he's really good on the catch and shoot. So sometimes off the rack it's a little bit different.
Cool, cool. All right, let's talk about the dunk contest. Go right into it, and then We'll talk about the rising stars dunk contest. I had a privilege to meet Matt McClung at work, the Long Island Nets. I dabbed him up.
That's
I said, "I
cool.
remember you from Texas Tech."
That's awesome.
He said, "Thank you, man. I appreciate it. No problem. Hope you play well. Good luck tonight. Hope you play well." A shout out to Mac McClung. I don't feel like he saved the dunk contest. I remember when Zach LaVine first came in, they saying, "Oh, the dunk contest is dead," and we had the best dunk contest ever. Same thing here. Dunk contest dead is one of Matt McClung carried the dunk contest. I don't think it's dead. It's always going to be there, and because the NBA is so great in finding hidden gems that want to do the dunk contest. So they find this guy out of the G League, and
Yeah, I'm glad it was entertaining again. Like you said, it seemed like for a while there just wasn't any dunks that you walked away and said, "Wow, I don't know how he did that," or "This is something I haven't seen before." But McClung managed to put together a few of those, and when you can discover these dunks that people haven't seen or make people get out of their seat, it's usually a recipe for success. So it was certainly an improvement.
yeah, I really didn't like Jericho Sins. I know a lot of Knicks fans here listening, but he had the same dunk twice. He just had the envelope for the second one, hand in the basket.
Yeah, not really creative.
Impressive. Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
be creative in the dunk contest. You have to. And then lastly, we're gonna talk about the rising stars and the skills contest. Let's talk about the skills first. My buddies Thanasi, Alex, the DeCouta brothers. I feel like there's a constant thing. You can't miss the floaters. Was the first thing was the floaters. You can't miss those. You have to make those. Thanasi missed it. Alex missed it. You have to make those, and the Jazz did it. The Jazz team they capitalized on the things they needed to do. Also the 3 point. The Rooks at the end they had like 2 points with Benchero
Yeah.
with the layup, whatever. They couldn't make a 3 pointer, so you have to make those big points, 5 points, all those points. You got to cash them in, and that's what the Jazz guys did.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a little different, the team skills, but I enjoyed it. Like you said, the starting off with that floater is the key to success in the challenge.
Yeah, yeah. The Rising Stars look like Quentin Grimes going to win the MVP. I really was pulling for them, but just didn't work out. Alvarado, I feel like that team was stacked. Alvarado, Banchero, that team was just like that Ivy as well.
Yep.
It's so stacked. I feel like Powell he just rigged everything. He wanted his team to win.
Yeah, I mean Alvarado's a guy that you don't think MVP or highlight of a game, but he's always solid. He's a really great role player. But this was kind of cool to see him elevate his game to being considered the best player on the court on that night. So that was kind of cool to see. And like you said, Grimes had a really strong night. It was cool to see him kind of make a name for himself or continue to build on what he's had so far.
Yeah, Grimes, I think he only missed like two threes, I think, in both those games. So it was pretty good. something into it if you don't mind.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna say I really don't like this Rising Stars format. It was great when they did the World, when they did with the Team Shaq and the Team Charles Barkley. I like the one they did the Team Rookies and the sophomores. But no disrespect to Scottie Pippen Jr. and Mac McClung. They shouldn't be in this. They're in the G League. They
Right.
shouldn't be in this thing. If I tell everybody, if Anthony Bennett was still in the league when they first started, he would have been in it. So anybody can make it now. Like Austin, you can make it if you're a
I
rookie.
might be able to, yeah, because
Yeah,
they're letting guys not in the NBA in it, so that doesn't really make sense to me.
yeah,
If these G League players are in it, they're not in the NBA. It doesn't mean they should be eligible to play in like the Rising Stars. I mean, I guess maybe one day they might be Rising Stars, but they're not yet in the league, and it's just odd to see it happen.
for sure. Like if you're a first round pick, guarantee you're in now. Now you have to earn it. I feel like it should
Yeah,
be like an all-star game like it was before. You have to earn your stripes. If you play
absolutely.
well, if it's a limit, if it's a being a role player, fine. On the NBA team, that's good. But you can't be having G League players. And I love the G
Yeah.
League, but you can't have people in there.
Yeah, it's not a G League showcase. It's for the young stars of the NBA.
All right, sounds good. That was great. Let's go to the quick fire round, everyone's favorite round. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
All right, what's your favorite TV show?
Ooh, probably right now, The Office. I've been watching it a lot again lately.
Nice, nice. Favorite movie?
I'm a big baseball guy, so I liked the bench warmers a lot. That was kind of a funny one, but 42 is another one I really enjoyed.
Nice. How about The Sandlot? That's my favorite. No, you don't like The Sandlot?
Sandlot, I like this Sandlot. It's another good one. I mean, it's up there. Not my favorite, but it's up there.
All right. Favorite athlete of all time?
Mine's probably Ryan Howard or Chase Utley, one of the two Phillies. I'm a big Phillies fan. I'm a Celtics, Bruins, Patriots, and then a Phillies fan. So Ryan Howard and Chase Utley are kind of why, and I got to pick one of those two.
That's a weird matchup. So you're from Massachusetts and you're a Philly fan.
Yeah,
You probably get a
yeah,
lot of heat for that.
yeah. I mean, a little bit. I mean, it was different. I started playing baseball, batted left-handed and kind of wore number six, and I was like, oh man, I saw this guy on Sports Center every day, Ryan Howard, when he was hitting 50 home runs, and I just kind of fell in love with that team, and that was kind of the team I latched onto, and never really changed it, I guess.
Awesome. So you think they're gonna come back? World Series? What do you think?
It's gonna be tough this year, but I definitely think they're gonna make it back. I mean, their roster is better than it was last year in every area. They're much deeper, rotation's better, bullpen's better, and they added Trey Turner. So there's a lot to like.
Yeah, for sure. Then my next question is my favorite team. You're probably gonna say the Phillies, right?
Yeah, it'd be the Phillies. I love the Celtics, but the Phillies are definitely the team I spend the most times on.
Cool, cool. All right. We can go with favorite ice cream, or what would you put on it?
Favorite ice cream? Probably mint chocolate chip. Put a little bit of hot fudge and whipped cream on it.
Nice, nice. Good choice. Favorite snack?
Um, Probably I like those fruit snacks, and I kind of like just grapes,
Cool.
apples, different stuff.
Let's go with favorite cereal.
Lucky Charms. I'm still a big Lucky Charms guy.
Nice. Favorite commercial.
Favorite commercial? That's a good one. I liked the Jack Harlow Doritos one that was during the Super Bowl. That was different.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of great Super Bowl commercials for sure.
As all, yeah.
This
Every
week,
time, every Super Bowl, I always can look forward to them.
yeah, yeah. And we'll wrap it up. Everyone's favorite question. Who's your celebrity crush?
I don't know. I guess I don't want to crush, but like if I wanted to be one celebrity, it'd probably be like Bryce Harper because I just would like to be like he's just so talented where like his swing is just so natural and he's been one of the the best player at every level since high school. So that would kind of be like just cool to be in like his shoes, I guess.
Nice, nice. Yeah. People ask me who my favorite athlete of all time. It's Bryce Harper. He's been my guy since day one. So
Love to hear it. Love
yeah,
to hear it.
yeah. All right, Austin, thank you for coming on. Is there anything you want to wrap off the show with?
Oh, and thank you for having me, and it was a fun All-Star weekend. Glad to talk about it with you.
Yeah, no problem. Where could people find you?
On Twitter, it's at a DeCouta, my first initial and then my last name, and then on Instagram, Austin DeCouta, all the pretty much all the sites, just my name.
Cool, cool. All right. Thank you for coming on, and I'll see you in a splash.
Thank you, George. Thank you for having me.